The Pontiffs Anonymous podcast network is sponsored by McKelvey Insurance Group. If you've ever felt confused or overwhelmed by insurance, McKelvey Insurance Group keeps it simple. They're an independent agency, which means they compare options from multiple providers to find coverage that actually fits you, not just one provider's policy. There's no pressure and no jargon, just honest guidance and real help. Call Evan McKelvey at 618-623-0080 or reach out to us at Pontiffs Anonymous and we'd be happy to connect the dots. They will save you money and they'll save it for you in less than 24 hours. Call Evan.
Why would I go on a safari when I know all I need to know about the animals now?
I wouldn't advocate killing any of them unless they were literally going to eat me, because we're losing rhinos left and right.
Because you're communicating that your food that you're eating is more important than the food that the animals are going to eat, so you just kill them?
No, I don't.
What do you think you're communicating
kill
to
them.
them?
It's Zoe Day.
Every day. Every
truly.
day, baby.
So no safari?
I'm going, but maybe a controversial
Do remote
topic.
there.
Sure.
PAFO, live from Nairobi.
PAFO. Fuck.
Listen, you know what never happens to me and Kurt when we say PAFO? We never say the letters out of order. You know what you did literally while this was recording, so you can't even be like, no, I didn't. You said them out of order. Like, why are you making your life so hard for yourself? Look at him. His eyeball's going to come out. No, he's...
I'm going back to Oak Valley.
I don't even know.
Give me
where
some
that
Lee's
is.
fried chicken.
Oh,
And a foot rub.
Who's rubbing feet?
The same guy that's pimping the Lee's chicken.
Pimpin' the Lee's chicken.
Did I lose a bet? What? I didn't miss this, did I?
This is from back last
Yeah.
Mother's Day. I can't believe you don't know what I'm talking about. When our Lee's chicken spokesman was doing the live read and talked about how the perfect gift for Mother's Day is Lee's chicken and a foot rub.
And a foot rub. Yeah, I forgot about that. He did say that, didn't he?
He's worn that one for a year now.
You guys, I have something I want to bring up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you guys, ever... was there, an act of service you guys did as kids for your parents other than, chores and shit?
I wish I could say yes, but my initial, thought process through it is no. Not really.
I'm sure I did.
Did you guys ever give, regular pedicures to your mom and dad?
No, never once.
Deep foot massages?
No, why?
That's what I did.
You did? Oh. I mean,
It wasn't
it's a fucking match made in heaven, man. I told you.
It wasn't what
That's why I set them up.
So you foot rubbed your parents on the reg?
Yeah, they asked. We
Kurt,
had 2 buckets, 2 pedicure buckets.
we could make this up.
I tried. I don't know what the fuck you guys want me to do. I did my best. And so did he, damn it.
We got to get him on the show, but it's those stars don't align often, I don't think.
What? Stars?
The person we're talking about is
I know.
He last year was talking about rubbing his mom's feet
For Mother's Day.
for Mother's Day.
He's a good person.
Yeah, and he took a lot of hell for that.
Lots.
Yeah.
Still taking shrapnel.
But if you think about it, the fried chicken grease is the perfect
Lubricant.
foot lubricant. You're thinking about it.
I am. And tell me why my first thought was, okay, so full body massage, happy ending. We know what that is. Foot massage, happy ending?
So you go right from feet to...
I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
I don't...
Is there a happy ending to a foot massage? You know what I mean? Are you guys following what I said?
I don't think it works that way anatomically.
But what if?
I'll try anything
That's what I'm
once.
saying.
If
That's what I'm
my
saying.
toes could blank, Sign me up.
Your toes could do something.
I had a massage one time where I thought it was going down that road.
No shit.
And I probably was just misreading things because it didn't go down that road. But there was like...
Did you go down that road?
No. That's not
Yeah.
really... That's not really my style.
You didn't like... You were stomach down and then you didn't flip over. And like sometimes you can't help
All
it
you got
if
is
you're...
a sheet.
If you're down that road or not, as a male, it's...
I don't remember the exact specifics of what happened, but I remember at some point in the massage thinking, oh man, I'm going to have a decision to make here shortly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where was this?
I don't know the name
Mexico?
of it. No, it was here,
Okay.
not far from my house in South City. And it was kind of a shady looking place. Like it wasn't like
So
massage
that did that
envy or-
contribute to the, like, what you thought was maybe a potential decision to make?
Yeah, like I don't see that happening at like your big box
Massage Lux.
massage
Yeah.
parlor. But
Although I heard they were in the paper recently.
but I remember thinking that, oh my God, is this happening? And it
Whoa.
wasn't. Another massage story when I don't remember if it was on my wedding trip, but I know it was in Mexico with my,
I'd ask you if you leave your underwear on during the massages, but you don't wear them anyway.
you know what? Spoiler alert, shocker. I'm wearing underwear today.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I don't know if I should be clapping or like stick it to the man, Kurt. Do what you want.
Yeah. But this we got a couples massage in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're from you to me away on separate tables, face down for a lot of it. It's not like we can see each other. We're just in the same room. And I remember at one point in the massage feeling like the energy in the room had just like completely shifted. And nothing had happened to me. So I'm like,
Are you face down? Like you can't see what's going on?
Yes. I have no idea what's going
You
on.
think they're like...
And I don't know. I can't remember what made me think this, but something in my gut was like, something's going on here. So we finished the couples massage, and then afterwards we're kind of talking about it. And I guess it was while she was on her back, my ex-wife, they were massaging her inner upper thigh, and she thinks that the masseuse like purposely was like,
Whoa.
brushing,
Male masseuse?
yeah,
Whoa.
like brushing the,
That's a little essay.
yeah. So
Right, Zoe? I mean, to me, that's...
absolutely any
Yeah.
unwanted touch would fall under that
Sure.
umbrella.
Yeah.
So
when I get a massage, not to cut you off, I mean, they are overly communicative anytime that they're like anywhere near ass cheek, or like if I'm wearing boxers, they're gonna say, do you mind if I fold these down a little bit? But they like over communicate, which I don't hate, but to protect themselves.
sure,
I like a talker.
yeah. So
Sorry.
I remember, I don't remember what made me think that the
Pastor
room energy had changed, but I was right. Like something had happened, and I don't remember what made me feel it, but I felt it in the room.
Maybe it was like your ex-wife's energy, but you guys were like very like in sync.
It had to be something along
Did anything
those lines.
come of this?
No.
I bet that happens more often, unfortunately, than not.
I remember the first time I ever went to go get a massage. I must have been like somewhere between like 18 and 20. And I remember Googling on the way, like,
What do I do if I get a hard on?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
and I remember thinking if
I
I
Googled that
if
too.
I die in a car
I hate
accident,
when that happens.
if I die in a car accident on the way to this massage and they find my phone and open it, they're going to see that it's on the page. What happens if I chub up at
And
the
they'll
massage?
know that you were a thoughtful, considerate man prepping for...
What did the Google search say?
I think it basically said
What was the pay-per-click algorithm?
professional masseuses.
Masai.
I don't know what the plural is.
Cream of some young
Yeah.
guy.
Professional masseuses are
Masseuse?
trained to it was no big deal. They've seen it before. It's a physiological reaction. Don't be embarrassed. I would have been embarrassed.
Yeah, sure. I would have Yeah, I would have been. I think that makes sense.
I think it's so funny that happens to boys, and like even funnier when like you guys do nothing and then it just happens. I think it's so funny, and I think that's what like that is God's sense of humor, like hysterical. You guys, you can have everything handed to you. It's just, it's capitalist society. It's, blah, 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 blah. You guys cannot have a secret fucking boner.
You know what?
You can have the pay gap. You can have whatever the fuck, but I'll know.
You know what? You can have the pay gap, she said.
I'll take a higher
Not
wage.
Not that it's like I get to choose who gets it, but.
You know what an NRB is?
No.
Do you?
Mm-mm.
A no reason boner?
Oh.
I do now. That's really funny.
Yeah.
NRB?
My freshman year of high school, I was at a dance.
Vulnerable.
Yeah.
Talk to us, Kurt.
I was at a dance freshman year.
Touch the doll.
And I think I was into some like a possible like grind situation with a lady. Mm. And that was my first rodeo for that. And I guess
For what?
Like grind. Like I didn't go to dances.
Grind line?
Yeah. Like a little dirty dancing.
You didn't have a teen center like Bell Vegas did.
Right.
A lot of jolts. 7th grade. A lot of hand spasms. Oops.
But I went for a period where I had the nickname Tuck.
Oh, boy.
Because I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. I didn't know the Tuck move yet at this point. I guess,
freshman in high school, you didn't know the tuck?
Or I was slow to tuck. I don't know, but regardless.
I don't fucking know when you're supposed to. I just wanted to say that.
But I guess I poked this girl and words.
You poked her?
Yeah.
No.
Man, in 6th grade, that's when I had to go from. I always loved to wear like jogging suit pants, and
like Run DMC style.
And then it was I gotta go to jeans because I mean, my baseline in 6th grade was
erect.
Mm-hmm. It like once it hits, life was over. It was
Damn, we should have gone to junior high together.
Boner killer would have helped me out pretty big time. Where were you when I needed you? Yeah.
Unconceived.
True. Thanks. God. Shot after shot. I've had a couple like full service massages.
Oh.
Like full service?
Yeah. I mean, grew up I'm from Belleville.
I mean, is that the happy ending capital of the Midwest?
East St. Louis and Sauget and Centerville are right down the street, right? So it's kind of a rite of passage situation. At least that's what I was told when I went. And this doesn't happen. I guess I'm. Oh,
you're not being judged. We're
sure.
I'm assessing. I'm like on the edge of my seat. Like what? It is a safe place.
Where we can be vulnerable. It was called the Asian Spa, 157.
That's dead ass. The name of it.
Dead ass, yeah. The name of that was their DBA at least. I don't know what the LLC was called, but signage, everything. Asian Spa, right across the street from PT's, and what was Crystal Palace at the time. It turned into a swingers club, like called this, like it was like a pyramid, Egyptian themed swingers club. Mm-hmm. Like the right side was strip club only. The left, you went in the left side, it was swinging was assumed, so I hear, and right there's a little roundabout, and this is gonna trip you up. The northwest corner of the roundabout was the Asian Spa, and I think they got recently, not a long time ago, shut down for potential prostitution adjacent activities. But yes, that's first.
You and Robert Kraft.
Second, third, fourth. That's the first time I've heard that, screaming. And that makes me nauseous. I was 17 and 18 years old, and
Wait,
not.
what was your reference? Can you explain it to me?
Oh,
Because I
God.
never get
You
your
don't wanna
guys'
know.
reference.
Robert Kraft is the owner of the New England Patriots.
I just got compared to Robert Kraft, and I want to take a shower.
And a handful of years ago, it came out Robert Kraft got busted. I believe it was down in Florida.
Down in Florida.
Like the Jupiter area. One of those Asian, like, happy ending spas. I don't know if it got raided, but he was busted in that. So he's kind of been a punchline for getting happy endings.
Is it not still a massage?
That's what I felt like one to me.
Where's the line?
I think, like, right
I'm
here.
screaming.
Like the pelvis might be the line. Shit. I don't kink shame. I've made that clear, but
No groin massage? Hip flexor massage?
I mean, if it's consenting adults, I guess I don't understand.
Also, I don't think we're supposed to use prostitution anymore. I think it's like sex work.
What do you mean by we?
Well, I'm trying
Society?
to use this as a collective, but
Okay.
you said,
Oh, like it's a kind of a phased out term.
I think, because they're people. They're
They're human beings.
Human beings
Like
making a
unhoused.
living.
Right.
Anyway. Somebody else talk.
I know. I just thought of something I
so I'll
can't.
go get handies after this.
Yeah, no shit. Kurt's like, where's this place?
I mean, can you imagine the gender reverse of that? Like, you think of these rub and tugs. It's obviously a female Korean or something.
Not all.
Not all. With
This is so.
a male patient. I just can't envision the opposite of, like,
It's not your job to envision,
a
babe.
woman laying
Leave
on the
that
table.
to us.
and I mean, does any part of that sound appealing to you?
The massage.
Not that part.
Yeah.
I love. Oh my god,
Truly.
my traps, my dells.
Speaking of that, the when I get a massage, like I want a 90-minute deep tissue, but I don't know how to. I get shy, and I don't want to be bossy.
These are two things that I just don't believe about you.
But I'm super polite, but I wish they would just fucking rub my shoulders for like 60 of those minutes and not.
Well, they don't. A lot of them won't fuck with that because it's too close to your spine and there's like lymph nodes and stuff. So even the best masseuse
Really?
that I've been to, she's like, yeah, I'm really sorry. Like, I don't do, because I was like right at the base of my here and here. And she was like, I will stretch you out like in your hips and through your back where it should relieve that tension. But it's too close to all those nerves and shit.
No kidding. I mean, I because
that lazy?
I would sit in a chair and they do that at fucking poker tables and casinos.
Really?
Yeah, they walk around and they'll like massage and they'll rub your.
Oh, I could do that. I've been practicing for my whole life.
I mean, you get pretty good money. So I was hoping when I get a massage that they would spend a lot more time just doing this typical shoulder massage than like every square inch of the back. And I mean, the legs and all that shit feels good, but fucking just rub my shoulders. It's so tense.
Are you guys chiropractor people?
I mean, I'm not a chiropractor person.
I've never been, but those videos where they like with the
Adjust.
and the cracking sound that it makes, it kind of freaks me out.
I
That's
can't do
what my
those.
whole
Yeah.
fucking body sounds like.
Charlie, it's fucking wild.
Really?
Yeah,
You should get that checked out then, because he's not supposed to be able to do that shit.
He's been doing it since he was 4. He wakes
Exactly.
up and he's,
Yeah, get that shit.
what are they going to check out?
His fucking the spine alignment, hip alignment. Like, you're not supposed to be able to crack all that shit, or like wake up as a youth and be like, yeah, I need to crack my hips. Like, what the fuck? Like, he might have. I don't know. Just saying. I wish somebody, when I was younger and doing like weird shit with my, like, guys, look, I can put my thumb to my forearm. Like, can't you guys do that? Like, weird shit that's like, no, you're too bendy, you're too stretchy, you shouldn't be that good at the sit and reach. And it's like, well, now I know about Ehlers-Danlos and hypermobility and things like that, but I didn't realize for many years, and now I stretched out all my joints because I thought it was
At the ripe old age of 26.
You know, Zoe and I were talking while you were on your pre-pod call.
Mm-hmm.
There's some talk of her maybe starting to hit the gym.
I just think like my body's like it's like falling apart a little, and I need to grow muscle. I worked out a lot in high school, mostly because I think I think it was like I was unmedicated and had a lot of shit I need to get out. So I worked out a lot, and now I'm like medicated, and I'm like, so why would I do that? But now my shit is all stretched out, and I nap in a weird way, and I'm like, like I need some muscle to keep my shit together.
So I told her, I'm like, our lifestyles are a little different, but she could go when I go. It'll be like the end of her night, the beginning of my day. She works out, goes home and goes to bed. I work out, go to work.
Yeah.
It could be a new web series, Getting Zoe Fit.
Hell yeah! Please subscribe. I mean, sponsor.
And we can
Both.
Both shit.
And going at that time, the gym's empty. We can
Except
film
for-
content in there.
Except for the one girl.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm talking about. A web series.
except for the
videoing your transformation into being buff and strong.
The one girl that thought you were taller than you are. That didn't want to be on a job interview or something.
Like from the app.
Some girl that texted you about knowing you from the gym.
Oh, Silver Fox from the gym.
Yes.
No. I have an update on that.
No.
And
Well, bury the
is-
lead.
It is wild.
Oh my god.
Get your evidence.
Vamp for a bit while I load this. This was one of the more unbelievable dating app things I've ever had happen.
Should talk about Evan.
Evan McKelvey Insurance. The best in the business. He can insure anything. If you have a car, a boat, a house, a rental, if you're a renter, all of that shit. A ring for a dame, he'll insure it, save you a lot of money. Call him, McKelvey Insurance, McKelveyINS.com, or just reach out to Chris, myself, Kurt, Zoe. Chris is myself. We'll get you what you need. That was a good idea. While she tinkles and I talk about Evan and you pull up what you need to pull up, Kurt.
Where's Evan based out of?
So he does Missouri, Illinois, and Florida. He currently lives in Jacksonville, Florida, but he's from Belleville. He moved down there with his wife and kids. But he can do anything. So, yeah, he'll save you all the money you need. He'll take your price and knock it down. But I don't want to compete with our friend that works with the morning after. But I do think that the difference is Evan works with all the brokers, or all the providers, not just one. So he can get car insurance. We've had multiple different providers every 2 years, I feel like, because it's better. Same coverage, but lower prices. So, yeah, give him a call. We should wait for her.
Yeah.
What am I hearing outside? The lawnmower?
I'm not picking up. I'm
What's
not
that
getting
feedback?
lawnmower, but I'm hearing the feedback was coming from probably me having my phone by here. But
My phone doesn't do that, I don't think. Or I'm just selfish.
Yeah, this was one of the more wild dating
can't
app
wait to hear this.
interactions that I've heard.
The 100 West Dental girls I did get to see them.
Were they the same as the ones from last year?
Lauren and the girl that actually did my reading. Nice gal. Very good hygienist. But that Dr. Brandon Pryor knows what he's doing.
A menace. Oral hygienist.
So
Open your
handsome.
mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes.
There she is. She's back. So Kurt's got a big
ready.
update. She cannot wait to hear this. And I don't know. Full disclose.
So I'm looking at the beginning of this saga, and this goes all the way back to the beginning of April. April 2nd is where this story begins. I got a message on Bumble. Girls have to message first. So matched with this girl. Very,
Bumble is for lazy men. Keep going.
for lazy men.
Keep going.
Sounds like that hurt.
It didn't hurt. It just doesn't make sense because we're put in a position on Bumble where even if we want to not be, like, we can't message you.
Well, it's like you use multiple apps. Some boys, I learned this. I liked Bumble because I felt like it was like empowering, but then somebody told me it's for lazy boys because they don't want to message first.
I guess that could be the case with some guys. The reason I like Hinge so much is because on Bumble and Tinder, you have to either say yes or no to the profile. There's no message that comes along with it. So on Hinge, if I see your profile and I think you're cute and you look interesting, I can like your picture, but I can also put a message there with it. And I feel like that maybe gives me a chance to kind of showcase a little personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I like Hinge.
Guys like Kurt and I our personality has to win because, I mean, we're hot, but we're not that tall.
Right. So on April 2nd, we matched with this woman, significantly younger than me, 29. I'm 40, so 11-year difference. And
That's
she's
three high school. That's 3 high school
cycles. Yeah. And she opens things up and says, "I'm pretty certain you're the hot silver fox from my gym." Great. I mean, I love hearing that.
So, and this is kind of catching the audience up to speed on the girl from the gym. This is just happened.
Well, some new things happened the other day.
Right. So you're catching. You're catching up the audience.
So anyway,
Catching Elaine. So Elaine is caught up.
So she says, "Pretty sure that you're the hot silver fox from my gym." I said, "Could be. Which gym?" She said, "The gym that I go to."
Sure.
I said, "Can confirm." And she goes, "Do you not recognize me then?" So we go back and forth a little bit. She goes, "However, the man I'm thinking of is probably like 6 foot or a little taller. Yours isn't listed, so I'm second guessing. We all know why men don't put their height on their profile."
Man, she's just coming at it a little bit.
Yeah. Not even close to 6 foot, so it's not even like I could pretend that this was me. So I said, "I'm 5'9", so unless I was in my stilettos that day, wasn't me."
Which is I think that's a good comment.
She goes, I said
5'9". Keep going.
5'8".
Me too.
But on apps, I go with 5'9".
Sure. Yeah.
I go, "Does 5'9"?
Why are you shaking your head?
God forbid a woman lie about her fucking weight.
Or age.
Keep going. That's all.
But do you?
Me?
Do women put their weight on the dating apps?
Oh, I was just about like
just
all
in
that
general.
shit that Iggy talks
Sure.
about. Like, because yes, it's jarring, but I'm just saying
You're talking
Men
about
do
the
the same
Culpeppers, the Culpepper situation.
men do the same thing. Keep going.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked if 5'9" disqualified me. She goes, "It underqualifies you, but it's not a deal breaker."
So this is giving, but to your benefit, this is giving like dom sub vibes, the way she's talking to you.
She's doming me a little bit.
I think so. But I know where that portion of the story goes, so I don't mean to burst your bubble.
Okay, so I said, "Well, that's a relief. What I lack in height, I make up for in hopeless romanticism and cooking skills."
Beautiful.
She goes, "Only time will tell, I guess."
I like that response.
From her or
Yeah,
from me?
for both. But that was a good response.
I said, "I'm available," and this was me being joking because she said, "Time will tell, I guess." I said,
This is where the wheels fall off.
"I'm available for an interview anytime and can provide references if necessary." Gross. Is this your idea of flirting?
That's where she went. I mean, she rounded third base.
Oh shit!
And like went, yeah, and like ran the other direction. It was really a weird about face here.
I said, "Well, I was just making a joke. My apologies if it didn't land." And then,
Which is a good trying to save it, but I'm sure your gut's saying if she didn't get that joke, what the fuck's wrong with this girl?
yeah. So then eventually I did what I always do and said, "Putt shack tomorrow night?"
Sure.
To which she responded, no, LOL.
Oh, the LOL was not necessary.
Then I said, fair enough.
Okay,
Go ahead. No.
I've been in this situation, and no, just no is like very like
Kurt, not pardon the pun.
yeah, and that's what LOL was made for, bro, to soften the fucking punch.
But it doesn't. It makes it worse.
Sometimes.
So figure out something else. I understand what you're saying. No period is not enough. No thank you. I'll pass.
I'll pass.
No, not for me.
All
Thanks
of these
anyway. They're better than no period and better than no LOL.
For
Are
the record,
they?
there was no period. It was just no space LOL.
LOL.
There was no punctuation.
But that's what. So either no period is not enough. That's a quick kill. No LOL is hurtful. No, I don't think so. That's I think right in the middle. How would you feel if that you've received the no? You're the
No,
one
I don't think so.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep going because
Sure.
this goes on for a little bit. I'll try to cut some down. I said fair enough. Coffee? Question mark.
Okay,
She didn't answer.
sure.
I waited 4 days after no response, which I should have I shouldn't even
Yeah.
have gone back to the well.
Don't shit on yourself.
But after she didn't respond,
Research.
I go, I'll take that as a yes.
Oh wow.
Being silly again. She didn't answer. But
And this is on the app.
yeah.
Okay.
Then a couple days later, after not answering the fair enough coffee, I'll take that as a yes. She just goes, hi.
Stop it.
She re-enters with a hi. So I responded in Spanish. I just said hola.
Hola.
Yeah, hola, ¿qué tal? Then she goes WYD, which was an ick for me anyway. What are you doing?
Got it.
But type it out. You're almost 30. So I answered. We went back and forth a little bit.
What were you doing?
Taking my dog for a walk.
Fair.
I go, what about you? She goes, no plans tonight.
This is wild.
Yeah. This is the appetizer. This is Buff's egg rolls. We're getting ready to get to the...
To the burger at Chili's, yeah. Not to be confused with eggs or no eggs in the fridge.
So then she kind of fell off again. So then after like 2 weeks, I don't know what made her pop in my head, but I sent her a message and I go,
Want to fuck?
no, that ain't my style. I go, man, I really hope you're not the one that got away.
Nice.
And she goes, but I am. I said, I know.
That's a little teasy.
Yeah, I go, I know. It hurts, but I'm healing. I'm sure, is what she said.
Man, she's got, this girl has a bad attitude.
So, yeah, she does have a bad attitude. So then she
That's what
responds
Ashley
to me.
tells Charlie, you have a bad attitude right now.
So I responded to a message she sent me, and I'm self-aware enough to know I'm on my phone a lot. But
You and me both.
when I get a message, I don't love the games like, oh, I'll wait 30 minutes or I'll wait
Hate
2
it.
hours. Like if you
I
message,
haven't had to
Forget.
play one
I'll
game with
forget.
my wife. Not one since the day we met, and it's the most liberating. I didn't know that existed. It does, just so you know.
so she said something and I responded quickly, and this is where it really goes off the rails. Man, you really just pump. No, I'm gonna rewind. Man, you really just jump the second I send a message, huh? You like this with all women, or it's like the second you see a Bumble notification, there's nothing better to do.
Damn.
Like
What?
bring in the like what? And I had been being nice. I didn't read it, but like I had said a couple like complimentary things. I was being nice. I didn't. I have a sarcastic personality too, but that just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, sorry, I responded to you
mean.
promptly.
Why are people mean?
So I said, I work a lot on my phone. If I see a message and I have a response, I send it. She goes, mm-hmm. I go, well, that's my situation. Not sure what you want me to say. Should I even try to engage in conversation anymore? She says, probably not. I'm clearly on here for shits and giggles. I have no problem going on dates. My love life is actually thriving at the moment. Crazy what happens when men just introduce themselves in person as they should. My advice, get out of your phone, touch some grass, and go find a woman doing the same. You may find love sooner than you think.
Wow, she's a soothsayer now.
So I had found her on Facebook, and I noticed that we had a mutual friend, somebody that I'm close enough to that I don't mind messaging them and saying what's up. So I messaged this person, and I said, hey, match with this girl. She's being a little weird. I'm just curious how you know her. And he basically tells me, like...
She's fucking certifiable.
He didn't say it like that, but he said some things, and, like, he even said, like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's just playing games with you. Like, she was very immature when I knew her. So I get this information. So I respond to the girl. I said, sounds like you've got it all figured out. Thanks for being your true, authentic self and confirming what I was told about you.
Oof.
Enjoy your thriving love life.
Ooh, that's probably the most, I don't want to say aggressive, but stand up for Kurt.
For me.
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
probably the most stand up for Kurt I've ever seen you get.
Yeah. So then she responds and she says, what you were told about me sounds like rage bait, but I'll nibble. Who's our mutual?
But I'll nibble. Who's our mutual?
So I don't answer her.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Let her fucking sit in it.
So then my phone starts ringing, and this is during TMA. So, like, I'm in the other studio uploading a podcast. I got my phone in my pocket. It's vibrating. I look, and it says so-and-so. It's
You
a Bumble
got her
call. Because they can call through the app.
But you can't call them?
No, I could.
Okay.
So she calls me, and I reject it. Mm-hmm. Right away, she calls again.
Wow, you really fucking poked the bear.
Reject it. She goes, I don't think you know anybody who knows me. I think maybe you just want to be hurtful because I don't want to take this, or I don't want to take this app or any matches you included seriously. For somebody who lives on their phone, you'd think you'd answer it. Didn't respond. She calls again.
She has borderline personality disorder.
Then she calls again. I said, I'm working at the moment. That's why I'm not picking up your call. We do have a mutual. I'm not trying to be hurtful or rage bait. I was nothing but kind to you until you started throwing insults my way. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. But if you're just on here for shits and giggles and to insult people, that's not anything I'm interested in.
Good for you, Kurt.
She says, see, I knew what I was told about you was a lie. Keyboard courage is all this is.
Says the person that's fucking talking shit on the keyboard.
Literally, it's like it's so manipulative.
I think you might be talking to a man. A gaslighting borderline man.
So I said, it's absolutely not a lie. Believe what you want. I was interested in you. I found out we had a mutual and I inquired. No lies have been told. Who's our mutual then? If they're a mutual, I already know them. No harm in telling me. Is it a man? Close to your age? I said, I'm not throwing this person under the bus. You can believe me, not believe me. It really doesn't matter. I think you're bluffing without proof. People who have facts to present never hide behind believe me or nots. I'm not going to approach this person. I'm just curious to know how far my toxic pick-a-fight behavior has bled. I think I have an idea as to who it might be. A man's opinion, especially from one who I was also rude to or rejected after being sweet and charming at first, is probably who told you to avoid me or warned you I'm a bitch.
There's a lot of words.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm so used to it. Because what they didn't tell you was all the good. It's so easy to focus on the negatives in a person when they bother you. So she's spiraling.
This poor girl has so much hurt.
So I said, this person didn't call you a bitch or any derogatory names for that matter. And I didn't take what they said as gospel. I prefer to give people the benefit of the doubt and find out on my own. She goes, out of respect for me, I'd appreciate you informing me of what they did say then.
Mm-hmm. She's got to know.
More so a general curiosity as to how I'm being viewed. It's interesting to see others' interpretations of your actual truth, potentially a truth they know little to nothing about. Tell me, did I sleep with this person?
Oh, God.
Or are they still fake? And then she put in quotes, be careful, man. She flakes and ghosts and will waste your time. She can be kind of rude, but she's so hot it's confusing.
She said all that?
Yes.
Wow.
And this is coming in like 4 message chunks at a time from her. I go, I have no idea if you slept with this person. They didn't say. She goes, is his name Alex? Only guy I've spoken to you in your age bracket, really. Because I knew a guy named Alex who also had a friend named Kurt. So I go, I don't even think I know an Alex. I can also tell you're slightly enjoying the fact that you've got me baited with conversation by trying to uncover who this is. You're like, oh, I've got leverage now. So how about you do us both a favor and just tell me what they said? Don't even give me a name at this point.
So many back-to-back manipulation tactics. and
I'd
you're
like
just
I'd like my personal feedback. I feel I'm owed that. I go.
Always the borderline with the ode.
I go. I'm not enjoying this at all. I would have preferred this been a normal conversation, but here we are. Then maybe if you just send one message with what they said, I'd speak to you about a regular effing topic.
Maybe.
Stop drawing this out. It's annoying.
Drawing it out.
Stop drawing this out. It's annoying. You started this. Finish it. We're only here because of you.
Wow.
I said, I was here to try to talk to you in a normal manner. You turned the temperature up insulting me. Feel free to go back and read the exchange. I know what I said, but you don't get sweet and normal, her name, until you tell me what they were so right about. Because then I get to do my favorite thing and prove you both wrong.
I think that I shouldn't laugh. I think there's a lot of hurt probably in the history.
So we're almost to the end here. I go, and then I put this in quotes. And this was me. I didn't copy and paste what I was told. At this point, I should have just let her have it. But
No, good for you.
I nicened it up here. So here's what I told her the guy said about her. Nice girl. She's cute. Haven't talked to her in a while. She was a little immature back when I was around her. She may have matured, but honestly, no idea. Wouldn't be totally surprised if she was just on there playing games with you. She goes, yep, sounds like me. Can't say I'm not transparent, honest, and upfront. I wear my heart on my sleeve, direct as fuck. Always tell you how it is. I tried to tell you.
I'm a badass.
I go, indeed.
FB 2013.
And I tried to tell you they didn't really disparage you to the level you thought they did. She says, if you expect the worst, the blow is lessened. I go, I actually 1,000% agree with that. And she goes, good for you. And that's where I'm like, so the person had told me about when they knew her, she couldn't stop talking about how she was moving to Orlando to work at Disney as Tinkerbell. So I just sent her a Tinkerbell emoji, and then that's where it ended.
Wow. How long ago was this?
Well, it started April 2nd.
Right.
This all went down, I think it was Monday. Yeah, like Monday morning at like 8:30, this is all happening.
God.
Like 4.
Must have had quite a weekend for
This
her to
girl
crash
was
out so
crashing
hard.
out at 8:30 on a Monday morning. Couldn't have been more of a see you next Tuesday to me until I said, what I was told about you was right. And then she just spiraled.
And disaster averted on your end had she hooked her horns into you for a little bit, because that is unwell. And hurt people, helped people. But I feel that it's called Hinge.
This was Bumble.
Well, I know. Feel a little unhinged situation.
Right, yeah.
So,
What did you glean from this experience that you're going to bring into your next experience?
I mean, besides the comic relief of all that,
Sure.
because that is, I mean, it's, if she really has some issues that are causing that, that's not funny, but like stepping back and just looking at it as a dating story, that's kind of a funny interaction.
Hysterical,
Yeah. And part of me is like, well, you should have just unmatched her like after she laughed at you when you asked her out to Putt Shack.
No, when you know somebody's crazy a little, it's the best part. You
I
got to
mean,
talk to them.
Yeah. And I tend to chase crazy a little bit.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But I am happy because it would have been real easy for me when she started going low for me to go lower or let her have it back.
Totally.
And I don't know if proud's the right word, but I'm happy with myself that she couldn't run to Are We Dating the Same Guy St. Louis on Facebook and talk about how big of a cocksucker I was on there. Because even when she was being a bitch to me, I was relatively graceful back.
Yeah, and I think that's got to be the move always, especially when things are in writing and
Cool, calm, collected, and
probably in
sometimes
general.
pointed.
But when things are in writing, you can never get it back.
Because I've shown up on
Matters.
that. I've shown up on that Facebook group at least twice that I know.
Really?
Of. Yeah, and both times that I'm aware of, it was just people that they did it anonymously, so I don't know who it even was. but they were basically just saying, hey, I've been talking to this guy. Anybody know anything about him? I guess just making sure. And part of me understands that because it's a cold, weird world out there, and there's a lot of psychopaths, and I'm not one of them, I don't think. But so I get kind of doing a little homework. But that page can also get very nasty with
slanderous. Slanderous is the word that comes to mind.
Is slander like things that aren't true?
Slander is spoken word that is untrue. Libel is written word that is untrue, but it's very hard to prove because you have to prove that they lied knowingly, and you have to be able to prove intent, if I'm not mistaken,
to seek a civil judgment,
right?
Because you can be litigated civilly for slander, and libel is written. It does carry teeth, though. I mean, usually. To use her frame, which is wild, like pot calling the kettle black, a keyboard tough guy or something, she said, one letter from an attorney scares the fuck out of people like that because they're usually not operating. It's going to sound judgy, but people that live in chat rooms and fight online or stuff, I can usually... it's a sign of some, I think, unhealthy wellness, like a lack of wellness, unwellness, if you will, but aren't well-versed or even, and success is relative. I don't mean financially, but I mean it has the wherewithal and the connections to like have some kind of counsel, whether it's legal counsel or pastoral counsel or, like open for wisdom. You go to people and on your quote unquote board of directors and say, how do I handle certain situations? Usually those conversations haven't taken place before you go online and trash someone or get in and go get into fights with people online.
On dating apps is crazy.
So if the person that behaves that way and that emotional gets a letter from a legal professional or an attorney saying cease and desist or we will litigate, that same emotional person acts very emotionally, gets fucking terrified by that letter alone, and it usually ends it there.
And I did my anytime I match with somebody and there's a conversation, I do my homework and see what else I can, find out.
Hell yeah.
So I found her on socials, and there was a few things about this girl that I could have gotten in the mud with and started slinging back. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I did not. There's no reason for it.
I think you find that stuff out and then you run the fuck away. I mean, it's just my unsolicited advice to you as my friend.
Yeah,
or to anyone out there.
Yeah, because she threw shade at she was talking about how thriving her love life is, and then I looked her up.
Yeah,
and I found I mean no shade about this part in a vacuum because I lived at home with my parents until older than most people do too, but you still live at home with your parents. How thriving is your love life? That's what I wanted to say, but
yeah, I mean it's
maybe she's banging in the basement when mom and dad are upstairs. I don't know. Maybe it is thriving.
But I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm not surprised by the level of spiral from the weird reaction to the interview, like the flirty, and then wow, that was like, oh shit.
Sobering. Humbling.
I'm surprised. I thought when I sent the Tinkerbell emoji that would have been like cut off, like unmatch. It has not yet. I'll be interested to see if she pops back in at another time because she, like I said, she's gone a couple weeks and then resurfaces with a high.
They'll come back.
Now see, I gotta advise against. I think it's time to close the book here.
But it's really interesting. She won't get less crazy.
How about I send her a really nice message, kind of smoothing things over as best I can, and then we invite her on the podcast.
Yeah.
Zoe's eyes just got real big.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't really choose who gets to come on. That's mostly business, Chris.
No, you haven't presented with guest idea, have you?
It's okay.
Okay. So, what? Yeah,
I think we should have her on the podcast.
Back when I did a little like ham and egg once a month recording with my buddy, we called it a podcast. But I matched with a girl on Bumble and we had a good vibe going. And then when she found out I was 5'9", parentheses 5'8",
that really gets you online, doesn't it?
she told me, she's like, I don't date anybody my height or shorter. So we canceled plans and never met up. And I was graceful about it and understood. And then like a couple days later, I reached out to her. I said, hey, this is not a gotcha text in any way. I swear to you. I got no hard feelings. My buddy and I do a podcast. We talk a lot about love life, dating stuff. I think it would be fun to come on here and tell the story of our conversation and just talk about modern dating and not expectations, but like boxes that we want to just talk about modern dating. And she thought about it and she didn't end up coming on to talk with us. And I really wasn't going to, I wasn't going to be a prick to her or anything. I just thought it would have been an interesting conversation. How often do you sit down and have like a face-to-face with somebody that essentially rejected you?
It's weird. I don't think
Not often.
Not often.
Mostly because if someone's rejecting, they don't want to stick around and tell you why.
Can't you just say no? Like, can't you just say I'm not interested? And because I don't think
No, LOL.
shoes on the other foot, guys can be like, yeah, you're too tall, chick. I'm not going to go out with you. Or you're too short. Definitely, you can't touch the weight thing.
I think if, like, I had no, it sucked to hear that you're too short to meet my qualifications for dating. But knowing that it was something that was 10,000% out of my control makes it lessen the blow a little bit. If it was weight, which is more controllable than height, some people it's not 100% in their control, but that's something you that's something you can work on or change. Height, there's nothing I can do about it. I can get skinnier.
Tis what it is, my friend.
Yeah. So I had no hard feelings against that girl. I wish she would have joined me and my friend because I think that would have been a fun conversation. But I don't know if we want this girl knowing where we do business or where we live.
No, in fact, even our names. So
I hope this gets back to her. I've had that kind of thing happen before.
Uh-oh. Tell that story. I love storytelling.
My second date post-divorce, the girl got absolutely shit-canned drunk at a Mexican restaurant. And I knew...
Don Julio, baby.
I knew very early on in the date that it was the first and only date. And...
But unlike Culpeppers, you...
saw it out.
Yeah.
And not long after she's starting to feel the tequila, she... I must have told her that... Oh, she goes, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah. She goes, were you married before? I said, yeah, I was, but I got divorced. You know, it's not... It's through. Like, it's done. She goes, I just wish you would have told me the truth. I had never lied.
Right.
It never came up. Like, I didn't hide from it. The moment it came up, I was truthful about it. So that was the first...
Okay.
Go ahead.
What if it was about a kid and not marriage?
But
Or,
is
like,
this?
divorce?
But that doesn't even sound like lying by omission is at play here. Like she jumped the shark a little bit.
Oh yeah, I don't think you lied. I was just. It has happened to me once, but instead of
Is it a deal breaker for you?
what?
A guy with kids?
A guy with a 6-year-old that he didn't tell me about.
I don't
that
know the
lives
details.
With his mom.
Sure, I don't know the detail. I did. I didn't. I was
It's
asking.
okay.
In
I
general.
had a lot of big thoughts and feelings, but then I was like, Zoe, let's think about this. And I can't speak at large.
Sure, in generals, but this particular.
But
yes, got it.
specifically after like a month of dating or whatever, we're hanging out, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you should know he had a 6-year-old. Sure.
Not only a father, an absent father.
Yeah. Well, this was the first time I had ever met
you're
this
used to
girl.
that.
Like, that's... You don't
He
owe
thought-
her shit,
He thought you were
Kurt.
chasing daddy.
So that was the first red flag with this young lady. Then
I wish you would have been truthful about something that we haven't.
talked about yet.
And that you don't owe me at all because I'm a stranger to you. Crazy.
So that was red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, she asked me, have you ever been to the 09 pub? For context, that's a little hole in the wall.
South City?
Yeah.
I've seen, yeah.
I think McKenna used to hang out there.
God bless him. God rest his soul.
So I told her, yeah, I was there like once, like 4 years ago. I came in with my ex-wife, who you just learned about. But yeah, I came in with my ex-wife. That's the only time I've been there. I haven't been back since. She goes, I know. I was your bartender that night when you guys came in.
Oh, wow.
So now...
Prove it, bitch.
That also shows me that you knew when you asked me if I had been married before, you knew the answer to that question.
Absolutely,
And
she
you knew the answer to the question, have you ever been to the 09 pub before?
Yes. So that was green flag number 2.
Red.
Or red flag number 2.
You got your
Actually-
flags mixed up at Chili's.
Red
not really.
flag number 3 because she's drunk at this point. I was still drinking at the time too. I wasn't a sober person at this time. But then the last red flag, because, you know, the 09 pub, my house, her house, it's all in like a very small little area.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, yeah, I think before we matched, like a couple months before we matched, I saw you down the street at BP getting gas.
How do you find these?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. And I have a good memory with faces. Like I'll see somebody.
HBP.
Go to fucking church and meet some
Lemp and
girls.
Arsenal?
What?
Lemp and Arsenal?
What about it?
That BP?
No, Loughborough and Hampton.
That's.
But so
What?
I remember.
I just know that BP.
So I get
Joel Shell?
you saw me 4 years ago. Maybe my face stuck out to you. I could see where you remember, especially if you find somebody attractive, it might stand out. My thing was, that's the kind of thing you say after we've been dating for 6 months, and then it can kind of be like a cute like look back moment. That's not a first date thing I'm going to confess to you moment, in my opinion. Right. So at the end of the night, even though I am scared to death of this girl at this point, she's wasted. I'm not. And I'm not going to let her drive home.
Good man.
So I said, I'll give you a ride. It was on the way, probably a couple miles from my house. And she says, I don't remember how she said it, but she didn't want to go home.
No, she did not.
She wanted to go to my home.
She wanted to be Monty.
So we go to my house.
Oh.
Monty and Macy are there.
Really pushed back.
Yeah. So Monty and Macy there. And
Macy is...
Macy's gone now,
Okay.
but I had 2 at the time. And
sorry.
That's all right. Both dogs love every human they ever see.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes in and they're like sniffing her and like excited to see another human being. And she's like, oh my God, they love me. And I'm thinking...
That's what all drunk bitches say.
Jeffrey Dahmer could have walked in here and they would have loved him. Like, you're not fucking special. You're not on track to be stepmom. Like... So she stayed the night. Nothing. I swear to you, nothing happened. We didn't even
wanted to be a nice guy, and I didn't want her to drive. Next, oops.
So yeah. So she stays the night. I don't believe we even slept in the same room. I know, and I would testify in front of a grand jury on this.
Nobody's judging you.
Nothing happened with this girl. So I take her to her car the next day. Never speak to her again. But then on my podcast with my friend, I basically told the story I just told you guys. And we would post clips on our TikTok. And it went not mega viral, but
Viral enough.
Boo. And there used to be a feature on TikTok. I don't know if it's still a thing.
We just don't get good traction on TikTok with our content.
Yeah, but you could see who viewed your profile on TikTok.
Like LinkedIn?
Yes.
Just a little different. Yeah.
And I did see that she and what appeared to be family members and friends. So I think,
holy fuck.
So I think like they all like found out about this clip. I didn't say her name, just like I didn't say it here. But she probably, you know, somehow she stumbled upon it, and I know that her and friends of hers had been looking at our TikTok profile, so I know she saw me describe her bat shittery to the world. So, and then I was
now again.
Then I was walking with Monty.
She's definitely listening to this podcast.
Well, about 2 years after that,
Her and
I'm walking
Elaine.
Monty.
We have another listener.
I'm walking Monty in the neighborhood, and I'm dicking around on my phone while I'm walking him, and I look up, and I almost like run face first into her because we live in the same neighborhood.
Did you run?
No, I mean, it was in passing. And then I saw her at a SLU game this past basketball. And I remember she's a big-time SLU fan, so I'm not surprised I saw her there. But, again, I almost ran into her at the concourse at the SLU game.
How relieved will you feel the next time you see her and, like, she's with someone? And somebody.
I wish nothing but the best
Right,
for
right.
her.
That's what I mean. And I just want her to meet someone that is kind of her yin to the yang.
Yeah.
Right? And you just weren't.
Yeah.
And it could, maybe the tequila was flowing.
Well, she had told me in our Hinge talks leading up to the first date that because I was a tequila boy at the time, and I think I told her that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I can't do tequila."
Apparently,
Every bitch's last word.
And then she gets to, then
Yes, you can, and you will.
then we get to the Mexican restaurant, and what does she do? Starts
Triple
drinking-
marg,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
extra salt. Oh, so it's triggered.
So this shit's been going on with me for about
Been
5
there.
years.
I
now.
told you what tequila does to Ashley. She makes a little bite my lip.
Stop.
Sorry. She's like,
I got a question for you.
oh, great. I was wanting to get back to Denny. I mean, the guy that with the absent father that had the 6-year-old.
Oh, this is way better than my question. So
No, she's ejected.
I said, that's a cute nephew you have. He sent me like a video. He was like, yeah, I'm visiting family. Sent me a video of this kid. I was like, damn, you guys look so much alike.
like
remarkably
what kind of scumbag?
alike.
Like normally, so single parents, right? Loved single moms. Brag about their kids, man. Like you're like good parents. Brag about their kids, and not don't admit you have them.
No, literally, he sent it to me, and then we were talking, and I was like, cute nephew, and he was like, that's my son. I was like, oh, fuck. I said, how old? He said 6. I was like,
How long ago was this?
2023.
I would have been a fan.
No.
got it.
I don't think I was a
Sure.
huge fan. Just want girls in the city hanging out with boys in the
GITC,
city.
got it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Damn. Anyway, no.
Did this one ever made it up to Decatur? Got it.
No.
Did they even know about this one?
Oh God, this is like dime a dozen. Like,
Okay. They don't.
like he was one of the first people I talked to in St. Louis, which is why I feel like I probably hung out with him more.
Sure.
Because it's not like he was like super interesting or.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's
smart.
almost a friend situation.
Yeah.
Like somebody to hang out with. Got it.
Literally, go get coffee, whatever.
That's how I ended up with the townie in Champaign.
Well,
You ended
not
up in a
how I.
townie in St. Louis.
No. Because he's gonna be moving soon. Hopefully, he already did
Oh yeah,
to take care of his child.
good.
Anyway,
Good on him.
no, he was just pretty. I was like, "You're pretty," and he was like, "You're pretty,"
Oh God.
and then that was
Tale as old as time.
right.
Barf
Yeah.
bag. What was your question? Ashley biting.
I don't know what it was.
Was
She drinks tequila. She bites my lip a little bit.
God damn! Say it again.
And so it's the only time she gets naughty a little bit. Then that's about the end. That's about the end of the Richter scale for that. So, my sweet little baby.
I got nothing.
I'll be like, God
What?
damn.
Yeah, it's gone.
Fuck.
It doesn't even feel like it's like on the tip of my tongue or anything.
It's
I'm
just completely
yeah.
exited stage left.
Whoa!
That's par for the course.
No. I
If it
still
comes
don't
back,
understand
holler.
that saying.
Segueing to the Buff Bagwell clip.
Yeah, we had a little success on the socials. Nothing crazy.
I mean, it's the closest thing we've gotten to virility.
You have to let Chris have his moment.
It's really Kurt's.
No, it's this.
Ours.
I put it up, but that was our clip.
How come you're seeming less? Chris is like has been peeing his pants. I feel like since it was at like 90K. Like, and you seem like pretty chill.
I mean, what I was getting ready to say would sound so contradictory, but I'm just trying to be a little humble about that kind of thing. Like, we caught lightning in a bottle, and I told him in a conversation the other day, like, that's buff. That's the buff effect. That was a celebrity effect. Like, it wasn't because anything we said, or I don't even think it showed us in that particular clip, but it's fun to get a lot of eyes on something. And I don't know how many, I don't know how many subscribers it led to, but that's the goal, is to get eyes on things. And that was my first one that got a pretty good amount of eyes on it.
Yeah, and it bumped. I mean, it's bumped followers and which talk social media here and how it's architected. I mean, you got to get into those algos, and that's how you grow the biz and get the word out that quality help is out there. One of the missions here is that people can reach out to us directly if they're struggling with the substance use disorder or alcoholism or fucking spiraling from a mental health condition. As your friend on Bumble.
Yeah, anyone out there is listening, I've been her.
Sure.
So if you're her and you need to talk, let us know.
We got you.
It was funny to see people in the comments section bickering.
Yeah, I'm surprised by how many people were like trying to be lie detectors on his stories. Like, first off, it wasn't that far-fetched or that big of a deal. I mean, he's had history with his father. I've done coke with my old man for a long fucking time.
And it's people that have never even probably come close to doing something like that, and they just live in this little vacuum, this little bubble. Where they think, just because I never did it with my dad, there's no way that happened.
And it wasn't even... It just was odd to me how many people were saying things that never happened. Like, kind of the Ken... people chirp Iggy on TMA, which is part of the shtick, but that clip and being super far-fetched or something that was could even had a hint of, there was even no reason for him to tell that story. It was just, this is my first time I did coke and the first time there were some decent comments that I would respond back to, like somebody was like, you're always chasing it, and that's absolutely the truth. My first line was my best line, and after I did a first line, had I been fucking carrying the pigskin, I would have ran for 300 too.
And then I have only done it twice in my life, so I am a novice when it comes to talking about it. But there was people like talking how that would never, like, it doesn't hype you up for sporting event type things.
Oh my God, that's what it does. It's called speed.
Yeah,
it only lasts this long. Well, not your first line. The first fucking fire ass line I did, I was fucking high as fuck for 4 hours.
There was some people that were making comments like, that's not how that works. And I think it was because he said he put it in his wrist wrap stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they were like assuming that
that's how he it absorbed.
No, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
He put it there to hide it until he could put it up his nose later.
That's not how you do it.
No, I'm telling you, but the commenters are good. And this is a good lesson, because if this thing grows, I got
Talking
it.
about if.
Okay, well, when this thing grows, Zoe, you are going to, and I can protect you, but I can't protect you from all the idiots out there and the mean things they say to women. That's going to be something.
You'll probably need to protect them.
Truly, but we talked about it when Tim was on. He's done a podcast with Learn, with Michelle Smallman, even Maggie tells, like, these girls that worked at Hubbard, on air and off air personalities, and the creep shit that they've had to put up with. It's unfair. There's incels out there that, well, like, if they're talking shit about Buff Bagwell, when we grow, and we'll have people help you with this, but including us, you might be the target of some shit. And I don't
Sigh.
But
corporation cuck.
Sigh.
We'll get you a burner, and you can respond from your burner. So it's
yeah.
I want to know what that one said.
I liked your
Damn
response,
it.
and we clipped it off where you. It was you got the penny. You said, "Just suck a dick." You said, that. We need to clip that off, and that can be your auto response. Somebody says you say "what the fuck" all the time. Like that's
Really?
I've heard that is like a Zoeism.
Wait, who said that?
Some people I think at Underground were loving it. Like. And they even try to replicate it, which means it's catchy.
Everyone's just screaming.
Yeah.
What
And it's like not a WTF. It's a way you say, what the fuck? Like it's like when somebody says something really unhinged. And then about that comment, about that penny, you said, over a penny? Oh, suck a dick. And you had lost it. Like that's not one you say all the time because you were just over
That
it.
was deep cut.
That was like, you suck a dick.
What did I said something at the trivia night at the table. I remember it. I said, "S me from behind."
Yeah. Suck me from behind, bitch, you said. And that got her going, too, because I don't think she had heard that one before, apparently. Or even the second time was good.
No, I have. And it's my, like, impulsive, compulsive need to, like, share a song lyric that is relevant to any comment ever. And there's only one song lyric, and I can't say, like, most of the words in it. And so I was like...
What? You can't because it's not appropriate, or you can't because you
Correct.
don't? Oh, even for this?
Correct. I'll always be white.
Oh, got it.
But shout out Doji and SZA.
Oh, I love SZA.
Girl, get up. You suck every rap day from the back, but what's the agenda when the it girl black?
Hell yeah.
I feel like I want to start bebopping.
Bebopping?
But never mind, sorry.
You like Drake?
Nah, I mean, I'm old school guy.
Drake.
Fucking Charlie I started rapping Pastor Troy today, and Charlie started singing it.
We ready? No, it's Archie.
No, isn't it Balla Shot?
That's Lil Troy.
Lil Troy, yeah, Pastor Troy. I'm sorry, I'm a pastor now, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hashtag blessed.
These are new pants.
That. No, I'm talking about your knuckle. Stop.
The moose.
Well, fuck, I was like, what are you doing? Felt like my fly was down or something. What's so funny? God.
Were you talking regular knuckle or moose knuckle? That's a title.
Fuck.
Regular knuckle.
It was
or
so
moose
endearing,
I
and so, now that I think about it, it was really sweet. You're like, stop picking at your knuckle, because I'm always picking the.
And the way you said,
You
fuck,
were just being
that's not
super
at all
sweet.
what I...
You're being super sweet.
Well, because I saw your hand and I was like, damn, wish you would have seen the other guy. Because I thought maybe you got mad at some, but then I saw you picking. I was like,
It's always there's a hockey hand, so
I
it's always
believe.
been like that. And from lacing skates. But yeah, so Little Troy. I said I want to be a caller, and Charlie goes, "Shot. I want to be a baller." And Charlie goes, "Shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. A caller gonna get late." I go, "Don't say that part." Know what that means, motherfucker?
how's his two girlfriends?
Don't hate the player.
Okay, what about Drake?
He's my favorite of all time, and
All time.
rapper wise.
That is bold.
Yeah.
All I can see is the guy in a wheelchair from Degrassi.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Eminem?
Of course you pick a white guy.
Jesus Christ.
Drake's white-ish, white adjacent.
For real.
Yeah, no, he's my favorite of all time. I think it has to do with where I've been at in my life when his music has come out.
Totally.
You know,
Yeah.
not when my marriage ended, but the serious relationship before that. I was heavy into Drake, getting through that
Which
breakup.
album was that?
Oh, this would have been around like 2009, 2010. So early on.
Damn,
like maybe,
like Marvin's Room type?
before that. Like So Far Gone, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Like the first like big like studio album he put out was when I was going through like my first heartbreak.
How
But-
old?
God, embarrassingly old.
You got to get that over and done with early.
25.
Oh.
My first, like, serious, not even like my first like girlfriend was my sophomore year of college.
There's a lot of. That's very common.
Like I wasn't one of the people that was like dating in high school.
Yeah.
You know, everybody always kind of paired off. Never me. So yeah, I dated this girl. I met her at sophomore year of college. Dated her all through the rest of college, and then like the first year into career, adult life stuff, and that ended ugly. And it was like the first heart. And I think I have a lot of trust issues. Drake song. Because really that relationship was my first relationship that was like real. And I was looking at like rings, and we were looking at houses together.
Whoa.
When it came out that she was not being faithful. So here, you know, and then
Another blessing in disguise.
yeah, no doubt. Because then, like, back then when I was dating her, I talked about how we'll get married and have a family and da 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 da. And I would have probably done that if I'd stayed with her. And now seeing who I was supposed to be and who I am, that life would have not been for me. So it definitely was a blessing in disguise. But when your only experience in relationship is ending in heartbreak and infidelity, I think it can create some
Trauma. It's
and
grief.
And then like my second serious relationship was my marriage.
Really?
God damn. Whew.
I mean, I might have talked to people. Nothing that could even be close to considered a relationship.
How long did you guys live together before you got married?
5 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's substantial.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom said 6 months.
We met our first date was in January. We were basically exclusive. The date was on Sunday to a TMA Girls Next Door of the Year party at Lumiere Casino.
Was she a girl next door?
No. She was a coworker.
So her grandma was fine.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I messaged her on work email because she was a coworker, and I was like, "Hey, there's this party for this radio show I listen to."
She was a coworker?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
It's all you can eat, all you can drink. There's
Loaded up.
Yeah, that was the loaded up event.
That's NFC party.
Uh-huh.
AFC, NFC, championship party.
So we had our first date on Sunday. It went like 12,
Is
13
that where
hours.
producer Joe had
Damn.
the anal bleed?
All right.
That was at a spring training.
Got it.
Just had to bring it up.
But our first date
He's the guy with the landing strip.
Shut up.
First date was January on a Sunday. I think we were exclusive by Monday morning.
Oh, wow.
And I think
Going steady.
And then we lived together in August.
Damn. Y'all's like some lesbians moving right on in with
Is
each
that a
other.
lesbian thing?
Yeah.
Hot.
U-Haul, they call them like U-Haul lesbians because they move in together like right away.
Well, yeah, girls in the city. The best part about being a girl is having girl sleepovers. And
Tell me about
everything's...
Pillow fights.
No.
But yeah, that relationship ended in
sharpen
heartbreak
our
and infidelity
swords together. Damn,
So
really?
all I know is
Trust no hoes.
Trust no hoes.
whoever I get
Stick
serious
with it.
with next, they got an uphill
Which is
battle on
why
their
Zoe
hands.
requires a test.
Yeah, let's put it out in the fucking universe.
That's all I said. I'm not saying anything else. You have to take a
Like an aptitude
like
test?
a questionnaire.
Like make sure you score well on the ACT.
No, I think her.
Yes.
It's
You
her,
have to score better than I did on the ACT,
What'd you
which
get?
is really hard.
hers is she wants the lower the score the better. Ow.
They're easier to control.
Truly.
Are they?
The dumb ones?
Yeah.
No, because I'm smart and I could probably be controlled like that.
You want to
That's
be
the
controlled.
thing. The dumb ones, it's hard to control. There's no consistency. There's no normal motivation. But with a smart boy, once you figure out. Also, I don't want a controllable man. So
You want a wild stallion?
I don't want that either.
She really doesn't
What do you
know
want?
no problems. Mo money, no problems.
A guitar and a bad alcohol problem. What?
Are you gonna explain that, or are you just
Oh,
gonna
because-
let all my listeners, my mom, think that I'm out here?
No, I was talking about
Girls in the
Jesus.
city.
Not this girl.
Denny.
I know.
Okay, yes, your biological father who was not good to you then
I
or
learned
recently.
so much. I learned so much more.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
for
want to
my
know.
own. I know.
I want to make it about me. So hard for me.
What you were gonna? Okay.
He
It's more of a
said
clinical conversation. We'll save that for a.
you needed to
day.
hear that. We'll
Actually,
say that for Chaz.
It wouldn't be a bad Chaz topic,
You sent a good one. We're going to talk about that Monday night.
which I got from a TikTok comment on the Buff video.
Nice.
And it was that's not true. It was on the one about me feeling like it would fuck me up to go back to 0 days since my last drink.
Yes.
Do you remember the term I sent you? I don't know it off the top of my head.
It was I copied pasted it, sent it to him. I think it's basically dry drunk adjacent.
But I found the concept behind it interesting, since it's something that I do battle with. So I'd be interested to hear his take and hear a conversation about that. I'm trying to stall here while he finds
What do you
it.
battle?
Do you remember I talked about how I didn't want to go
Don't
back
you have
to
stall music?
Yeah. Oh, I can come up with stall music. Went to the moped store, said, fuck it. Salesman's like, what up? What's your budget? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know nothing about mopeds. He said, I got the one for you. Follow me. Ooh, too real. Chrome now mirror, I don't need a windshield. Banana seat, a canopy on 2 wheels. 800 cash, it's a hell of a deal. I'm headed downtown, cruising through the alley.
Abstinence violation effect.
Oh my God.
That was pretty good, actually.
That
I
was
was
good.
enjoying it.
Thank you.
You should hear. I'm telling you, people. You should hear her sing at drug church the next time she comes and sings. Good thing Wednesday night wasn't one of her nights to sing. She was singing to the porcelain god because of
Yeah.
the bad muffin.
Can you, I mean, like, damn, one muffin. And I'm like,
That's all it takes.
I think it had to be before the muffin, and the muffin was just like what topped
The
it off.
evidence.
Anyway.
Can you describe that, or do you not know enough about
sorry.
it off the top of your head?
No, abstinence. What was it?
Violation effect?
I mean, I mean, to me, it's like, I mean, are you talking about if you were to drink and to me, it's back to active addiction. I mean, I can't have one drink. I have to be, so like the abstinence violation effect, I'm sure there's a clinical term to it, but, and feel free to look it up. But I mean, to me, it's just, relapse can be argued as behavioral. So you're relapsing before you actually use. So for folks that are in recovery, that are into a program and into healthy living and whatever that looks like to them, whatever their structure is, to make sure that their sobriety comes first, one day at a time for however long. Abstinence, like if you violate abstinence, means to me, that's on the surface would be, for your sake, a drink, and then you go back to zero, right? But yeah, I don't know where is that do you have any insight to it, or are you just wondering if we did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just wondered if you did.
Yeah, so I don't know what it means clinically. I'd have to look it up, but
Yeah, I can't get it to load in here, but
are you not on the Wi-Fi?
uh-uh.
Got you.
Not yet, Kurt. You're about to be in.
Let me do it.
Abstinence and violation in the same
Ooh.
term.
Sticky.
It was just like a lot.
I think
Is
it
that why
has
you
to
dissociated?
do. I think it has with the mental effect that. Yeah, the abstinence violation effect is a psychological response that occurs when an individual striving for behavioral change, like sobriety or dieting, experiences a setback.
Okay.
Instead of viewing a lapse as a temporary slip, they internalize it as personal failure, triggering guilt and an I've already ruined it mindset that can spiral into full
Self-sabotage.
relapse.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't apply to heroin or fentanyl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know a lot of alcoholics that whether they seek if they seek treatment inpatient or even started IOP, and they're going to meetings and they're going to meetings and they're going to meetings, and then they slip and have a drink one weekend. Can they go back to the meetings and say, I'm back? There's people that have done that and they're fighting it and they're working a program. The alternate would be, I had one drink, I might as well just fucking ruin my life. Sure. And that happens too. One drink for me I couldn't just have one. We've talked about it personally. So yeah, that would be a good, we'll workshop that. I think we'll get to that, not to spoil, but we'll see what Chaz has to say about it. I needed to hear that. He's a resident clinician. I know what Jacob probably would say, who's been on the show, executive director, former co-host, and what I feel about it. I mean, and let me talk about this as we're winding down. When we launch our nonprofit that's focused on the next 11, very soon, executive director's already working our ass off. We have a lot going on in that.
She followed me on Instagram, I think.
She can't wait to meet you. True story. We'll have an individualistic approach. So if you're a part of our program and we're supporting and helping and walking with you for the next 11 months, if you, Kurt, go to a funeral of a really close loved one and tie one on that night and call us the next day and say, I had a setback, I relapsed, I don't plan on drinking today or tomorrow in a program, is the teeth in our program going to force you to go back to treatment or force you back to inpatient medically assisted detox? Probably not. We will tighten guidelines so you can still receive funding support from a social worker, yes, but we're probably not going to say you have to go back to inpatient res or medical detox, then inpatient res, and then IOP, basically go back to the beginning. If you go back and you relapse on fentanyl, then that's a different, it's just so much different and more dangerous. So, the clinical director will be Ashley, and our social workers and our executive director will come up with that language, but there's a difference, certainly. And you say it, I mean, your mindset's very similar to a lot of people I've talked to. That day count's enough to keep you, like, that's enough of a deterrent for you, because that's like a tumbling Jenga block. Like, if you were to go back to zero, it'd all come crumbling down, and you'd have to, because how many days you have? Almost 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Damn, Kurt.
For me, like any day that ends in like 00 is kind of like a good like checkpoint. So like I think my most recent one was 1,700 days.
Nice.
That was a month and a half ago. So I'm probably 1,750, give or take.
Love it.
I love that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and just because it's more mental than anything, I think. Because like I said on that last episode, if I went out on Cinco de Mayo and had one margarita, physically I think I'm fine, but mentally that would just destroy me and going back to zero. And I think it might tie into that abstinence,
sure,
the AVE or
in your sense, and it's enough of a deterrent.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. We'll workshop that for sure. Go ahead.
The closest thing I have to relate, which is the only way I can like keep up in the conversation, it seems kind of like toxic ex that you're not supposed to interact with, because like as soon as you do, like. And it takes so much willpower every time you have the urge to text them and then you don't.
God damn, it's so similar. I get what you're going with.
Does this? Okay.
100%.
You know it's bad for you.
I know exactly where you're. I know there's fucking close people that
And
I
it's-
know
yeah.
that I'm like, you can't. It fucking drug to you, this dopamine effect for some reason, and it's typically the person I'm talking about is probably the codependent, and the other person is probably a narcissist, and they just are. It can be disastrous, and it is so hard for the person to block and to not, because it's the other person is literally preying on that, and
totally.
It's
And
like,
then
I'm not at all victim blaming
they
here, but
create this situation where the narcissist essentially will fuck up the vibe, make the
get off on it.
codependent like feel unsafe, and then oh it's okay, and then they're the same one still hugging them, making them feel better, and it's like that's where that shit goes wrong. And it's the same thing like with drugs, alcohol, whatever. It's like very tempting, and then you find yourself.
I think in that scenario, as recovery and sobriety, it is such a better, your dopamine, your sources of joy come back, your life. It is the similar pathway. It almost has to be a complete 100% disconnect boundary, and then work on like codependency, and then start surrounding yourself where you are valued, and you start getting now rewired and hooked on that, on those relationships. I mean, even friendships, and to be very intentional about what you're worth. I think, and I'm not a mental health professional, but that's my advice for anybody that goes through that and just can't seem to fully separate. But there has to be a complete separation and a non-communication, and especially if that's the equation that it's a narcissist and a codependent, because there's something about people and narcissist gets thrown around a lot too, but people that tick on preying upon folks that would not ever hurt someone intentionally, even someone's feelings. Like if I hurt someone's feelings, I feel like literally it's almost too bad, debilitating, or I don't say no a lot. Like, so I probably could get bent over and fucking no-lubed by a narcissist if I wasn't careful. Pardon that imagery. But I needed to make a point.
Yeah, point taken.
But he got it. Are you back? She's still.
Well, I
Okay,
was
okay.
trying to like keep a thought in my brain, and then you said that insane fucking sentence, and
About the lube?
No lube.
No lube.
She gone.
no, it was.
I love when
it
she
was-
does the lawnmower. That could get sponsored.
You know how long I can do that for?
I don't want to know because it would fucking
like,
blow my brains out.
Probably 36 counts. Like I can
Holy
go
shit.
so long.
I think I've only gotten 10 seconds. No, don't prove me wrong. I think my most unhinged comment has only gotten, I don't know if I've gotten to double-digit seconds, and I don't want to.
It was awesome. It was like I thought I was gonna stop making the noise, and then I kept going, and I was like, breath work. These lungs built different. You don't have to
Chakra?
worry
Is that a
about
chakra thing?
I think it was like
A trauma thing.
in voice lessons, before you even get to start working on like songs, anything like that, for like 3 to 6 months, you just do breath work.
I'm just workshopping in my head over here.
Sure.
What up?
Does this mean for next week we'll have 2 PAFO pluses? I think he's got to review both of these, right?
The man gets paid. The man gets paid. You know what I mean?
So Iggy?
It's Tuesday and Thursday.
Because I was hoping he'd review Buff, but that was technically PA.
And it was long. He's got a lot going. He's got a lot to do. Couldn't come to Oak Valley this morning because he had a lot to do.
Do you?
Probably keeping an eye on me at Dolce.
Where are you at with the Instacart girl story?
We are fucking on
Tantric?
one. I was gonna
you
say
guys
let's
are
close
so
this episode
cute.
out with
Friends.
Iggy's Instacart girl story. You tell it because Zoe is not abreast of this story. Did I use that word correctly?
Mm-hmm. You don't know anything about this yet?
Do you know the word abreast? It's not sexual.
I don't know that word, but context clues.
Sure, it wasn't. Yeah,
It was
like two
jarring
breasts,
a little.
like a pair of them, sexual. A breast, not asexual, non-sexual.
You're not into a breast cancer survivor? Mastectomy? Come on.
Okay, sorry, I'm not touching that one. Damn, fuck. I love all of them. Anyway, Zoe's not brought up to speed.
So our buddy,
That's so hard.
our buddy Iggy,
Yes.
he
Man.
he ordered a Schnucks delivery through Instacart.
He couldn't get to the store because
Oh wait. Okay, is this he orders or there was something that was forgotten. She went all the
M&M
way back.
cookies.
Yes, and she brought them back
Did
and
we
then he
tell
was
you this
like,
already?
"You want to come in?"
Well, he asked her if she would want to grab dinner sometime.
Okay.
She had something going on in like the immediate future, but then he pivoted to, well, how about Sunday night watching the roast of Kevin Hart on Netflix?
and she's a divorcee.
I think so. So the story
So they
goes.
did it?
She comes over on Sunday night, watched the Kevin Hart special, had some popcorn, I think, was on the menu that night. And yeah, sounds like he had an enjoyable time.
Except he was not a fan of the roast itself. I think.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I think that's been the consensus that it wasn't very good.
I didn't watch a second of it. I saw some stories about some pretty
Weird comedy. Was it
comedy that was going for it,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with that because I don't even stuff that I don't agree with.
I
the
don't police
comedian-
comedy.
I don't police comedy either. I feel like that needs to be left
I
alone
agree.
and let the market decide.
What?
Absolutely. I think if a comic wants to get up there and say the N-word 10 times in a row, let the market decide that.
Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Okay, that's fine.
I think comedy needs to be left alone because I think the comics
I
have
think
their
people
own
need to
code.
figure out how to be funny without being fucking mean.
There are people.
Exactly. People exist, so I know that it's
Yeah,
possible.
but some people like that comedy, dark comedy. They like that. There's some people.
Dark comedy? You mean like hate comments and shit?
No.
So what I'm
No,
referring
no,
to
no,
in
no,
particular
No.
is I forget.
There is that, Zoe, but that's not what we're
Kurt's
talking
talking.
about. Well, I'm correcting something.
Kurt's talking.
Stop. I'm telling you that we and him are saying something different. I'm agreeing with what you're saying. There is some nasty, like vulgar, like in racist shit out there that people think is funny. It's not comedy.
And I would never pay to see that
Never.
person's show or
Yeah.
buy their album or support them
right.
in any way. But like specifically on this roast, I read some things. I forget which comedian said it, so I'm not even going to say a name. But somebody made some sort of Charlie Kirk joke.
Low blow.
Yeah,
But
that's a good. Yeah, like it's like cheap, like a cheap
Yeah.
pop. Yeah.
That's what I
it.
feel like a lot of them
And then I
are.
think another one made a George Floyd.
Yeah,
And while I think that I personally would not make those jokes, I don't like the idea of policing what a comedian can and can't say. And if everybody wants to get up and walk out, then the market has decided.
yeah. There's people that hated Lisa Lampanelli, and she said some nasty shit. And I mean, some of it was funny, and some of it was like it was shock value that she was saying it. You remember her?
I know the name, but I can't picture who it
Bigger
is.
Italian, like she would talk about like grotesque. Definitely, like she big white Italian woman, but a lot of her comedy was about she liked black men and their size, and she would get grotesque about it on a lot of her stand up. And I think
What do
there
you
were people
mean
that
by
would.
grotesque? If you're saying the word grotesque instead of like just saying what she said, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I can't say it on. I won't say it on this. No, absolutely. But there were people that hated it, and there was people that thought it was hilarious. She would get booed and cheered. I feel.
Did you think Dice was funny?
So are you into like free market? Like, what's your like economic political stance?
Wow. No. Let's not even
Oh my
go there.
God. Are you a libertarian?
I don't know.
Let the market decide.
Well, and just in terms of like,
We're
I
just-
believe in
yeah.
free speech.
We're
So if
talking
some
ab-
comedian wants to get up there and say
Jesus.
something that's
Free speech is about legislators.
All right, let's. All I'm saying, I think you're missing. I think you are like. There's
Kurt,
comedy.
are we fighting?
No,
I mean, I'm not fighting. I didn't have my head in my hands after some. You seemed upset with me. Are we fighting?
Oh no.
Okay.
to your point, it's not that I've heard bad reviews on the Kevin Hart roast. And roasts, they go as low as possible.
Sure.
But like what I think is funny is, I mean, when Michael Che and Colin Jost
When they write each other's jokes.
They write each other's jokes, and and Michael makes Colin say like things that you can't say as a white comedian.
Sure.
And I think it's funny, and I don't know. I just find it funny. And
Did you think Dice was funny?
I don't even know what you mean by that.
Andrew
Colin.
Dice Clay, Hickory Dickory, that guy.
No, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard him.
Yeah, he was before my time,
Yeah,
but from what I've seen,
heard
I
him.
wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I've heard people say Dice like, and then refer to him as a comic, but I don't think I'm familiar with his
Anyway,
work.
we slid off
Chris
the
Tucker,
road here.
Yeah.
Do we
Sure.
believe the Instacart thing?
Back to, do we believe it happened? Zoe, do you believe that happened? I do, yes. I do believe that. I believe things that Iggy says because unless he tells me this was a part of a sketch or a bit.
It's that. No skin off my ass either way. So if that's, I'm gonna say true.
I've made a career off of
Mhm.
trying to poke holes in stories. I've been
Gluten-free perk.
I've been successful, which that part I was not lying about that, and he's lucky he didn't take that bet because that was real. But I believe him, and I've made a career out of trying to catch him in a lie. I believe this one. I do.
Whoa. So when's second date?
I
Did
don't.
she spend the night?
No.
No, and I think he said that she didn't spend the night.
And the guys on the show are like giving him like, "Did you talk to her today? Did you?" And he's like, "No, we're not date. Like, I don't." So yeah, I don't-
Okay,
yeah,
Egg.
no, which is
I think if the story turned that he banged her and she puked all over the bathroom or something, like then people would start saying, like then it becomes on more. But the way he left it, I mean,
And I got to give him credit. I mean, it's not the most conventional person to pick up or wait. You know, you don't think of somebody grabbing the Instacart driver, the Uber driver, but props to him for shooting his shot when she showed up at the door with the
Right,
M&M
a
cookies.
self-starter,
Yeah.
a woman with passive income.
I mean,
damn near?
I got these bipolar girls on Bumble telling me to touch grass, and
borderline.
Iggy's
Borderline.
Iggy's doing his thing in real life.
Don't
so
take shots at bipolar girls.
I know that I did that on purpose.
Got it. I'm
but-
kidding. You know,
My feelings are hurt.
I will say,
They're not hurt.
there was one exchange that was pretty funny when Iggy said, I wish I could have access to the messages we shared with each other. And Jackson goes, it's Instacart, not a dating app.
Yeah.
Screaming.
That was pretty funny because he's like, it disappears when the like shopping session is over. You don't like have
Does it
chat
go in your
history.
saved
Right.
matches?
It does ask you if you want to tip them on top of the tip you are.
And he did.
I believe
He
it.
added
Oh.
a 5 spot.
Love that. So when's Jackson coming on this show? We're
Hopefully
Instagram
soon.
followers now.
Great. Soon. I'd love to have him on. I'll have to ask him. Next Friday, we have Kira Anderson, who has her own podcast, who had Brooke Morris on. How I got connected to her. She's a wellness person in the area who lost a husband to cancer, I believe, with young kids. And she's been kind of on the warpath trying to spread positivity. So I don't know if we'll flip that to a PA, but I will let you guys know
I appreciate that.
with ample time on for scheduling purposes, because we have a guest Monday night, which will be Wally, and then Friday we have a guest. So it could be a PAFO, it could be another PA, and we record more stuff. So we'll figure it out. We'll talk about that off air here. I'm gonna land the plane. I know you got to get back to work. God bless you for that, and tell Aggie we said hi. Maybe I'll stop by for a cold brew. Kurt, plans tonight?
Sleep.
Good man.
Sleep hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest up this weekend myself. It's been a long.
And I got a new TV last week that I've played with a little bit, but I need a good I need to find
Couch rot.
I need a movie
Nice.
that's like visual. You know what I watched the other night?
I like that
you
term.
do know. 'Cause
I do know
texted
what you watched.
I like that term, couch rot. What movie?
Coco.
Look at him. Ah!
I don't
Literally,
know. I don't know what that movie is.
I'm
but I
not
have a movie to
saying
talk about.
it's one of my favorite animated movies of all time.
It's animated.
CGI, whatever. It's like Toy Story-ish.
Oh, interesting.
It's about Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos.
It's so good, Chris.
But it's not even one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I cry every time.
Did you cry?
Oh,
I
get
just-
a little.
Doesn't mean it.
I didn't get it I didn't watch till the end.
Oh,
But it visually is like superb.
is it a kids movie?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Interesting choice. I'll have to. I'll be like, Charlie, you want to watch Coco? No, I'm watching YouTube people fuck with each other. No, you don't want to watch that shit. But Ashley would. She loves the kid stuff. We watched when her sister was in town, Redeeming Love.
Great book.
It's like
The movie's good too, but like
it's harsh, but it's fucking Jesus shit.
it's about Hosea.
Yeah, and Gomer or whatever. I found that out. That he represents God and she's us. But Ashley was fucking bawling.
Dude, you should get her the book.
I'm gonna. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I might do that today. Because she can get it for her Kindle, right?
Oh, totally.
Oh, great idea, Zoe.
It's seriously, and it's a good sized book. Like,
That's what she said.
Good idea. Zoe.
thank you, everyone.
Coco and Redeeming Love. You don't have to know anything about or believe anything, but it was. She's hot too, the blonde.
I'm screaming.
I Mr. Skinder, and that's her only.
It's like the story of Hosea retold in like the 1950s gold rush era.
1850s, but yes,
All old to me.
sure.
2000 and before.
Yeah, I mean her, and it's some brutal like essay shit, but
Horrible.
yeah,
But like,
Maybe I'll just watch Coco again.
you got to probably save her bet.
require
Yeah, anyway.
the May.
Love you guys. Thanks for pivoting for the show.
Okay.
Let us pray.